So see how that nose naturally, as you build airspeed, the lift increases and it wants to pick its own nose up. So you're constantly fighting the aerodynamic forces. So for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. All right. So checklist: B4 taxi. Mixtures lean, seatbelt, shoulder harness. We have them on and adjusted. Flaps are up. Autopilot we don't have. Heat and air set. Avionics are set. Flight instruments are good. 3001 with a 280 on the current heading. Transponding 1200 and it's on altimeter. ATIS we have using runway 35. Standard departure. We'll head out and go out to the northwest, play around for a minute, come back in, altimeter set. Lights as required, brakes are tested and working, and that leaves taxi check. Alright. You remember?
Yeah.
Alright, you have flight controls. I'll work the throttle for you for now. And you steer, so we're going to go over to the yellow line, center line, and that little bit of a left hook, and we're going to go down this way to the left.
Wait, like past this right thing, or like past the red?
Yes, yeah, we're going to go in between those sets of planes. You'll see that yellow center line. I know there's a lot of lines all over this concrete.
Yeah.
All right, so brakes are released. Keep your heels up like that.
Oh, I don't like this.
You're turning with your feet. If you need the brakes, use them. It's kind of like driving a boat. You lead it a little bit. All right, left's clear. We're going to go left. So this center line right here, if it looks like it's right here on the inside of your leg, that's about right. There you go. I'll keep it nice and slow. And left's clear and right's clear. Going left.
Left on this first one?
Yes. Yeah, the next one is the runway.
Yeah. Oops.
That's alright. So just kind of play around with it for a minute. Get used to how that feels. Make some wider turns. Alright, now take us back. Now bring us to a stop. There you go. You feel what it feels like to have to bring us to a stop, and you're gonna have to give that braking to keep the nose centered. As you're using the rudders, you're also using the brake to keep us centered so we're not kind of turning off as we're stopping. So pick us back up. And make a left turn, just get us on this side of the line. Take us back. Now get us on the center line and bring us to a stop. You really got to push with those toes.
Yeah.
And then you feel how it kind of wants to wander, so you have to push, you have to vary the pressure on your toes, okay? So when we get up here to the end of the runway, we're going to make a 45-degree turn pointing towards the south there, southwest, and bring it to a stop. And then we'll do our run-up. All right?
Okay.
All right. Let us roll and bring us down there. You'll see the end of the taxiway and it starts to turn. So basically halfway through the turn, we're going to stop and try to be as close to center line as you can. Just practicing riding to it. So you should feel that center line like right here on your inside.
Yeah.
Right now, we are right about a foot. And that's pretty good. Right about there.
So,
of course, going back.
brake.
Yeah, so we want to be pointed this way, southwest, and bring this to a stop right in here with the nose wheel straight. All right. Can your seat? You can probably scoot your seat up a little more and get better control, so you're not reaching so far there. Still nobody behind us. And make sure it seats, that pin seats down, and shake it back and forth, not go anywhere. Feel that extra click where it went down into position? There you go. That's as far forward as you can go. Just watch your knee on this mixture. Alright. Alright, so we're going to do the run up, and I'm going to do it as a flow. So I'm going to do it, then I'm going to check it. So